1, I swam the English Channel. When I was 2, I ate a soapy flannel. When I was 3, I started getting thinner. When I was 4, I ate the dog's dinner.
Rosen, you may think I'm happy, you may think I'm sad, you may think I'm crazy, you may think I'm mad. And listen right here, I'm gonna tell you something. My sister, sad, you may think I'm crazy.
We had a babysitter who was so strict you weren't allowed to breathe. She used to stand up going, "No breathing!" And you had the whole day to get through. My brother used to keel over and die. You'd hear him going down behind you. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And there was an older Rosen. Me? Can I go out and do some chocolate cake? No, you've got a bedtime to do it in. Oh, go on, miss. Oh, go on. Do you know, at the beginning of the week, there were 6 kids in my fridge. At the end of the week, there were only 3 of them left. Yeah, do you know, at the end of the day, you'd be stepping over kids just to get out the fridge. Oh no! There's May. That's a shame, she was really nice. There's Brian, hard luck, always knew you were a bit weak. Do you know, people say to me, if that's true, how come you're here to tell the tale? Fair enough, and I'll tell you, it's because there's my dad and he's roaring. Would you believe it, the little pig? And the door's jammed, I'll have to break it down. God, when I get inside, the babysitter is going to be in for big trouble. And me, I'm standing there all shaky. Not long after, a few days later, I went to SRAM Shuttle. Today it's a shop that sells preposterous presents. I imagine that a long time ago it was a book shop. And it went like this. Mr. Raisin was the boss. Mr. Shuttle sat at the lock machine with his foot on the table. Sometimes Mr. Raisin thought Mr. Shuttle wasn't working hard enough, so he shouted, "Pedal, Shuttle!" His older Rosen, where do you think you're trying to go?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Oh no, not him again. And suddenly we all heard a terrible noise. There was an awful yelling and crying. There was the noise of chains rattling and someone shouting. Suddenly Haribo came running. All his clothes were torn. There was blood on his face and he screamed, "Quick, get out! Get out of here! The sky Fogle has escaped!" We all got up and ran out the door and got away as fast as we could. After that, we used to go around telling people, "The sky Fogle has escaped!" 40 years later, into the jar. How did that get there? How did the chocolate cake get in my bottle of rum? So, Brian, how did the chocolate cake get in my bottle of rum?
I don't know.
Michael? How did the chocolate cake get in my bottle of rum? I don't know. Wait, I know. Put your thumb in the air, your finger over there. Look for your other thumb. You'll probably find it on the other hand. Put that thumb on the end of your finger. Put that finger on the end of your thumb. You got a chocolate cake now.
Are you crazy?
No. A few days later, I went to a place far, far away. I sat on the grass with someone there. I sat on the grass with someone who loved me. Her name is Eileen Fogle.
That's right.
And suddenly we heard the sky Fugu. We got up and ran as fast as we could. By the time we got ourselves together, Haribo and Eileen are gone. We never saw that place again. None of us ever saw our mum ever again either. And none of us has ever seen the sky Fugu.
3:28 a.m.
At tea time. Right, everybody, Eileen and Haribo have gone.
Why?
The sky Fogle has escaped.
Wouldn't be nice.
No, Max. We're walking into England with our trousers down. I saw that, Mark, I saw that. I've got train tickets to London Airport. Perhaps, I thought, when I got up this morning, I won't have to tell everybody about what to do when we get to the station. But then I remembered David's little gang, who decided they wouldn't wait for me to tell them what train to get on, And before we all knew it, David and his little gang were heading for London on their own. Now, when we get to Hollywood, of course you're not listening, are you, Lydia?
No.
But then, of course, you didn't listen last time, did you? And then you wondered why you sat on Lloyd's orange after Lloyd had already sat on it once. They took me from my wee cot. When we get to Hollywood,